today's video, I 1v3 a whole squad, I smash a bunch of windows and destroy everything, then perform one of my infamous 360 trick shots before meeting the worst, best crypto ever. Here's the 1v3. Wait, I didn't fire a knuckle cluster, but I'll take it! I was sure to count to 3. Never mind. Windows! Yeah, this might be the wrong footage, but I still have faith. This is some kind of sick joke. Oh well, to the trick shot! Now's a good time to say that my name's Ragtag, the greatest gutter tier gamer on the face of this earth, and today I began my road to diamond in season 28, where we met another one of those cryptos that make you lose the will to climb.
Crypto the Cowardly and his throne left us to die while he stealthed on his own.
There was an adjustment period required now that people were able to land whatever they want again, which was causing us some discomfort. And by discomfort, I mean my friend Pateson had to play tug of war for a shotgun and lost. Help me, Crypto, please! While I do enjoy the chaos of a battle royale, this would take some getting used to, but I managed to make myself safe enough for Crypto to loop around and get me. But instead, he seemed to be recording some kind of gameplay trailer for season 28 using his drone's free cam! Our Mirage, Pateson, was genuinely confused, as this may have been his first experience with a pacifist. Why not trying to res instead of marking enemies, lol? But sadly, I have been here before, and I knew exactly what was about to happen next, and right on schedule, in came the drone. Yes, I'm losing blood as quickly as I can, just be patient, will ya? We were back, and true to form, our teammate had no human form, which meant that every fight we took from this point onwards would be as a duo, and worse than that, our enemies had figured it out, so in they came. I needed to be fast and accurate. At least I was fast. Curse you, Crypto! We didn't need information, we needed bullets! Both of us down again, and with the drone still discovering targets, it felt like I was being exploited for my teammates' amusement. But Pateson somehow managed to crawl to Crypto's position, ready for a revive. Unfortunately, our invisible friend was fully immersed in his VR headset, gleefully scanning enemies, but when he realized that Mirage's death box would give away his position, he reluctantly decloaked. How gracious of you! It mattered not, for I was back. But unfortunately for me, I'd been thrown right back into the meat grinder. So this is Season 28's Apex Legends experience. At least I was getting revived, but the longer this game went on, the less respawn beacons there would be. So it occurred to me that I might want to keep one handy for later on. Preparing for an endgame as a duo with a voyeuristic pacifist to leech off of our hard work was something I had no idea how to deal with. All I knew was that if I was pushed and forced to use the Mastiff, I couldn't hit water if I fell out of a boat, so we had to deter enemy teams from rushing us.
Look at all the beautiful attachments, but it's never rolling with the triple tick attachments.
Round 5, Crypto ninja'd to the center of the ring. While I hated playing the game his way, staying away from him actually gave us the best chances of survival. The only strategy for now was to harass and hope for space to open, and it would give us somewhere to rotate to. It was a fool's hope. The ring closed, still nowhere to go. We had to pick a fight now, and oh boy did I wish I was holding an R99. There was still a chance for me to swap out the Mastiff, but it would mean taking some fire. Never mind, this was the loadout now. Respawn beacon! Yeah, put it down, shall I? Hold on a second while I'll take it out of my pocket and take my hands off the 16 bullet holes. No problem, Crypto! This felt awful. Bleeding out at the edge of the final ring, Crypto sitting in God mode in the middle of the ring, and Mirage, well, he was having to figure out if there was any way to bring me back from the brink. But the reason I queue with Pateson isn't because he's better than me, well, he is, but because he never gives up, no matter what. Respawn, Dan Tank! I did, so shut your cake hole! I have to confess, I was a bit tilted at my teammate's strategy, and my aiming was even worse than usual because I couldn't get it out of my head that it would just be so much easier if we fought as a trio. But Mirage came to the rescue, and it wasn't over yet.
Go, 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 go! Too soon, dude.
Crypto badly wanted to use the respawn beacon.
If you rest, then rest. No, don't do it.
Die, 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 die. I need you to...
You want me to die, yeah? Okay, sure, mate. I'll die!
Okay.
Die, die, die.
I can't. Oh, wait, I go to the ring.
We were dead, but the beacon was active, and we still somehow had a chance. Almost. If I had the chance to play a game with a Crypto like that again, and winning it would somehow magically promote me from silver to diamond, I would very politely decline, because that was probably one of the worst experiences of my Apex career. I don't want to say career exactly as the promotion part as well, I'm having trouble, but it sucked. Good news is that the map changed to World's Edge and the will to win had been ignited like a blazing furnace. You know, playing Apex using mouse and keyboard is generally ill-advised for average players such as myself, but there is one gun that can level the playing field, and if fully kitted out, even a complete donkey could dominate with it. The R301. I just made that up. It sounded really good for post-rationalization's sake. Anyway, by the time we were ready to wage war on this lobby, 15 squads left and we crossed the snowy plains to the west where the temperature rose, which was when we discovered the aftermath of a vicious battle and someone was having their wounds stitched up. I didn't know they had a jump. another team. Chasing that straggler would have to wait. Dropship? What was going on here and how many teams were there? My brain could only cope with one question, but two at the same time cancelled each other out, which meant I could throw myself into combat with a clean conscience. Ugh, smells like methane marinated tikka masala. I decided to try another door. Well, that was awful. Perhaps a sensible person may have realised that they'd met their match and rotated away. But now that I was armed with new information about my enemies, I made the exact same decision and pushed the W key! It would seem that coordinated fights are in fact the way to go, and by coordinated I mean that I just have to make sure the enemies are staring at my teammates before I go ahead and pull the trigger. But we were in command of World's Edge now, mainly because I decided it to be so, and as round 1 closed with 11 squads remaining, we could carefully make our way to Fragment, first making sure that we wouldn't get shot in the back en route by checking the western front. We started to suspect that it was a lone gunman, but as we were about to close the gap, another fuse made his presence felt. Just as well I was safe inside here. This stupid glass windows! It was time to find my doppelganger.
Sit back, enjoy the ride. We're on our way.
Don't say a word, guys. Don't say a single word!
One track, no turning back.
Where did he go? Oh well, don't ask questions that require frontal cortex involvement. Instead, find enemy, make them dead. By the power of Grayskull, how can Watson's whirligig eat my knuckle cluster? I aimed it at my feet!
Go, push.
Hey, you don't have to tell me twice.
No, he's resting. Go there.
To be fair, that was a crazy good shot. Path actually got popped by a pad-bouncing wingman user.
Relax. Knock one. I knocked another. There's one left.
No revives allowed by order of Ragtag's blinders.
There's one left. All dead.
9 eliminations? I was in danger of going off-brand and actually showing some skill for what... Ah yes, that's more like it. Stupid zip lines! As much as I enjoy laughing at my poor aim, I was desperate to lock it back in with the R301. We found ourselves in the middle of Fragment with round 4 closing, and all my whimsical death charges had been brought to an end in favour of tactical plays only.
Stay here. Come back. Come back.
Two other teams left now, and I was starting to get itchy for the final battle to be upon us.
Good ring.
I wasn't sure that we did have the ring, and liked Path's building even less. Then, shortly afterwards, it was revealed that we did not in fact have the ring. But we did have a big truck and plenty of sight to both teams, so this was it, the final battle. Now it was a case of who would make the first move. Oh boy. So it turns out that the care package scout is pretty good this season, but at least my RP is headed in the right direction. I almost feel like I should play Crypto for a while, just to take him away from all those drone-loving ninjas. Anyway, what do you think? Can I make Diamond this season? Let me know in the comments, but for now, take it easy, catch you on the next one. Later!
You piece of noob.